What up? Welcome back to What's Up Wednesday. Today, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm talking about politics. I got a lot on my brain. This is the episode that in 3 years gets B-Boyed canceled. Okay? Y'all ready for this? Alright, on the topic of cancellation, I think it's so stupid. I know this isn't a hot take anymore, but it's still happening. And now it's just got different names. People call it boycotting or whatever. But it's the same thing that has been happening for millennia. You know, you got boycotting, you got shunning, you got like outcasting, banishing, excommunicating, all the different things that are you know, now we got canceling. Whatever. Stupid still. I think in principle, in theory, it isn't necessarily stupid. Like, somebody does a bad thing, you want to punish them for it. You know, like, you put them in jail for a while. It's kind of similar. You know, if somebody does something bad, you put them in jail for a while, then, you know, you just, like, put them away from society for a while. They're angry for a bit in jail, and then maybe they're in jail long enough that they, like, learn a lesson or something. I don't know. Maybe that's got some merit to it. Probably does. I should probably do some reading before I just rant on this topic. But I think the problem that the left wing has, which, to be clear, I align with the left wing. I absolutely do not align with the right wing. I think they're doing reprehensible things at this moment. And I think the right wing, I can't even blame the people in the right wing. I think they're just completely misled by the media. Like, I can't even blame them. This is a problem of media control by the Republican Party. I don't know what to do about that. Like, they've really got their grips on everything. You know, the Koch brothers figured it out because they poured their billions into think tanks on how to manipulate people. They got it figured out, and then they told the other billionaires, and now all the billionaires have poured all their billions into implementing those techniques across the board. And now the media is all right-wing and controlling your brains. Sorry. So I can't be mad at those people. But to be clear, I align with the left wing. I don't support the right wing. I'm not going to get into Meninism. I have thoughts on that too, but that's not where I'm trying to go today. But I think the problem the left wing has is that we keep canceling our own allies. I think I started to notice this with J.K. Rowling back in the day. And it's been bugging me ever since, that will take somebody who's like fighting for left-wing causes and making huge strides, you know, like J.K. Rowling, and then they say like one thing that misaligns with the party, or they do one thing that misaligns with the party, or they look a certain way that misaligns with the party, and they're canceled. No comeback possible. No opportunity for discussion. Just like, this person, you know, they're out. Even though they were making great strides for left-wing causes, they're out. We hate them. I think same with any white man. Like, if you're a white man, you're not allowed to represent any left-wing causes. Is kind of the way that has been presented, I feel like, for the last like 15 years. If you're a white man and you're out there like talking about feminism, you need to still shut the heck up, because you know, we can't have, you're a white man. A white man have had the microphone for too long, so you can't be talking right now. So shut up. And I think when the left wing has done that and villainized our own allies, first of all, how can we expect to win anything? And then second of all, I mean, I know we want to lift up minorities, and that's good. But what we have done to try to make that happen is villainize the majority, right? You got the minority, there's obviously a majority at play. The majority, in this case, being white men. And if we have villainized the majority, what happens during an election? You lose the election, because you need the majority to win an election. So, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? It's stupid. We gotta quit canceling our own allies, quit canceling our own people, and like, if somebody's trying to help, let them help. I heard a tale about this gal who I'm bringing this up because I was talking to a feminist friend this weekend, and I like couldn't quite get the full thought out, and I'm probably still not getting the full thought out, but at least I'm getting some more of it out. And we disagree on this topic, and I don't understand it. So maybe there's something I'm missing here on all of this, and I don't know, try to connect the dots for me in the comments or something. But I was particularly frustrated because I couldn't even get my full thought out before getting shut down. And so how can I even know if we disagree? But yeah, anyways, yeah, we canceled our allies. We kicked out the majority from our party. There's people I've heard of who are doing good work and trying to tell stories of minorities, to lift up minorities. For example, I heard about this white author, this white lady who wrote this book about telling the story of like this immigrant family struggling to come up and cross the United States border, and like it builds empathy for like why they're doing it, how hard it's been, like all the things they've had to go through to get away from the cartel and all these things. And then the book got shut down by the left wing because we were like, oh no, you're a white lady, you can't possibly have written this book. You're not allowed to tell this story. That's cultural appropriation. You're telling other people's stories. And it drives me nuts because it's one of those where like, dude, we need people. Like, yes, there are Hispanic women telling these stories too, and so maybe we can try to boost those stories up. But if somebody has written this incredibly powerful story that like is going to drive empathy for causes we need empathy to be driven for, why are we shutting that down? Like the story we tell people with privilege is, hey, you guys need to be using your privilege to lift up those less privileged, you know? And here's a lady trying to do that, like trying to lift up an entire race, an entire class of underprivileged people who are going through the ringer, and we shut her down because she's a white lady. Like, this is so stupid, guys. We're killing our own allies to like, we're such a self-sabotaging political party. No wonder we freaking lost the last election. I don't get it. It's crazy to me. And like, people, maybe the argument is like, well, instead of writing her own book, this lady should like try to go lift up other people's books. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if this lady's got a great idea for how to tell this story, I imagine she went out and like interviewed people and got real tidbits for her story. Like, what do you want from her? I don't know. That's my rant for the day. Look forward to B-Boyd being canceled in 2 years, probably, because I said something stupid here. What's actually up? I don't know. I got some cool opportunities, actually. There's maybe I'll save this for next week, because obviously this episode's gone in a completely different direction, but I might be writing a rap for a brand. We'll see. I wrote a rap for Osprey when I did the modeling gig with them a couple weeks ago, and they loved it. And so I just tried to email them a contract for its use. We'll see how that goes. But some connections through that put me in touch with another brand that I will not disclose, I guess, that is interested in getting a rap from me as well. And so I wrote a rap for them, sent that over, and then we'll see if they like it. So that's cool. That was a kind of unexpected opportunity that arose just from, as I'm going about my life, I'll write a rap for the thing I'm doing, and somebody liked it, so that's cool. Feels good. yeah, I think a while ago I mentioned that I was practicing writing choruses and hooks in like a style that I noticed Connor Price and Nick D do, speaking of cultural appropriation. They've got a great hook style that like Nick D seems to just print out, like he's just got it online. And so I was trying to practice that style, and I think it has made writing choruses a lot easier now. Now I'm just having like hooks pop in my head. It's neat. But I do still want to practice that more because I've kind of forgotten what the original style was, which maybe is good. Now I'm branching into my own style, but I don't know. Clearly, I think practicing that helped me, and so I don't want to lose sight of it too much, you know. Other than that, what's new is I really want to play some Project Ascension is what I want to do. Alright, thanks for tuning in to B-Boyd's Hot Takes What's Up Wednesday. See you next week.